안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 릴하 귀여워. 릴하 엔하 엔하 귀여워. 귀여워. 릴하 아니 엔하 조치 hello. 오늘 약간 메이크업이 아쉬웠어. 너무 빨리 무너져서 왠지 모름. 세팅 스프레이까지 했는데도 왜일까? 너무 더워서 그런가? 왠지 모르겠음. 그렇게까지 뭐라 해야 되지? 그렇게까지 그렇게까지 그 단어가 뭐였더라? 세다? 아니 진하게 그렇게 진하게 하지 않았는데 오늘 샵 가서 받은 건데도 아니요 셀프 헤매죠. 셀프 헤매 셀프 헤매죠. 셀프 헤매가 오늘따라 조금 마음에 안 들어. 너무 잘 무너져 오늘. 아 진짜 모르겠어. 평소랑 다르게 한 것도 아닌데 뭐 어떤 이유 때문에 그런 건지 잘 모르겠어. 진짜 더워서 그런가? 근데 밖에를 그렇게 많이 가지도 않았어. 왜일까? 고민. 세팅 스프레이까지 했어. 너무 많이 뿌려서 그런가? 오늘 좀 많이 뿌리긴 했어. 진짜 젖을 때까지. 아니, 그 정도까지는 아니지만 조금 많이 뿌리긴 했어. 근데 그래도 그 정도까지는 아니었는데. 아 뭔가 했네. 자동 트랜슬레이션으로 돼 있구나 또. 그걸 어떻게 빼? 아 설정이 있구나. 오케이 I turned it off. Huh? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Is Sydney your birthplace? No. Is that the ring from Jew? Yes. 어쨌든 오늘 자전거 타고 왔는데 자전거 타면서 갑자기 들었던 생각이 갑자기 되게 희망적인 생각이 들었어요. 왠지 모르겠지만 가끔씩은 내가 읽고 싶은 책도 너무 많고 보고 싶은 영화도 너무 많고 듣고 싶은 앨범도 너무 많고 막 그럴 생각이 드는데 근데 막 갑자기 그 생각을 했어. 내가 10년 후에 릴리면 얼마나 많이 읽었을까? 라는 생각이 갑자기 드는 거예요. 지금보다 훨씬 더 많이 읽었을 텐데 얼마나 많이 읽었을까라는 생각도 들었고 갑자기 되게 희망적인 생각이 들었어요. 그때 그래서 너무 막 클래식 고전 같은 거를 막 너무 급하게 읽을 필요가 없다는 생각이 들었었어요. 약간 어차피 내가 지금 시간이 진짜 많은데 내가 그 시간 안에 내가 읽을 수 있는 것 조금 천천히 조금 어려운 걸 또 너무 많이 그러니까 이번 연도에 나의 목표는 조금 더 어려운 책들을 더 많이 읽기였어요. 그래서 제 목표도 되게 많이 줄이고 책 읽는 책 읽었던 수를 되게 많이 낮춰놨거든요. 원래는 한 50이었는데 막 35 그 정도로 부담 갖지 않고 좀 천천히 좀 어려운 것들 위주로 많이 읽을 생각으로. 근데 어쨌든 이번 연도에는 이제 그 플랜 그대로 하지만 어쨌든 앞으로 그냥 1년에 한 번씩쯤 좀 진짜 어려운 거 읽고 나머지는 좀 그냥 좀 다른 것들 또 많이 읽고 막 그러려고요. 근데 그러려고요. While I was riding my bike here, I suddenly had a very hope-core moment. And I was thinking about, sometimes I get stressed about like all of the songs I want to listen to and the books I want to read and the movies I want to watch. It stresses me out. But then I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I actually have a lot of time. I don't need to rush. I don't need to force myself to read like a bunch of hard classics because I'll be reading them until I have really a lot of trouble reading them, I suppose. I'll be reading them until I'm at least 60. That's a lot of time. I don't need to rush this. I can just read whatever I want right now. Like, I don't need to force myself to read classics. Not that I was forcing myself before. I didn't read that many, but I mean, like, I was just thinking, I'm gonna run out if I read too much too quickly. It's very hope core of me. So I've decided this year my goal is still to read classics or books I've been putting off for years. That's still my like number one goal. However, no pressure anymore. What really brought this on was I was thinking about myself like as a middle-aged woman. I was like, what would she be doing? I'd probably still be reading, right? I'd probably still be doing book clubs, or I might not have my own book club, but I'd be part of a book club probably, or I don't know, buddy reading with my sister or doing something like that. I'd still be reading. I'm not gonna give up this hobby anytime soon, so yeah, just very hope core. Did you bring your bike from Australia or did you bring my bike from did I buy my bike in Korea? I bought it in Korea. Mama, you better be singing though. Well, yeah, I probably will be, but that's up to me. But I probably will be. I'm never gonna give up my love for music. It's my number one, the love of my life. I don't know what form it'll come in, but it'll be something to do with music for sure. I'm never gonna give it up. 올리비아 로드리고 앨범이 나온 지 얼마 안 돼가지고 요즘에 그걸 되게 많이 보고 있어요. 듣고 있어요. 진짜 좋아. 한 두세 번밖에 못 들었지만 나온 지 얼마 안 돼서 처음부터 끝까지는. 근데 진짜 좋더라고요. 진짜 아직 말하기 좀 이르긴 하지만 아마 여태까지 그 3부작 중에서 제 최애가 될 수 있을 것 같아요. 요번 올리비아 로드리고 앨범이 진짜 너무 좋긴 해. 원래 좀 슬픈 노래를 좀 더 되게 많이 좋아하는 스타일이긴 하지만 좀 그 로맨틱한 노래들도 되게 좋더라고요. My favorite is Expectation. Yeah, that's probably like one of my faves as well. It's so sudden though. The way we go from less, I think it was, to Expectation. insane transition. Yeah, I love it when albums do that. Honestly, it's fun. It really keeps you on your toes. 릴리 코끼리 바지 입게 된 이유 알려주세요. 어떤 일이 있었냐? 근데 뭔가 어제 지우랑 혜원이가 이미 설명한 것 같기도 한데 뭐 다시 설명해야지. 그때 저희가 그 태국 공연 끝나고 나서 선물을 받았어요. 코끼리 바지를 다 같이 단체로 선물 받았는데 뭐 그냥 아무 생각 없이 제 캐리어에 넣었죠. 너무 감사했고 되게 편하겠다라는 생각으로 이제 제 캐리어로 넣었다가 갑자기 누구였는지 기억이 안 나. 근데 어쨌든 지우랑 혜원이 중에 한 명이 아니 베이랑 혜원이 중에 한 명이었을걸. 근데 갑자기 한 명이 코끼리 바지를 다 같이 입으면 어떨까 라고 말했어요. 그래서 애들이 다 웃고 막 그랬지. 근데 난 솔직한 사람이야. 나는 애들이 뭘 하자고 하면 다른 애들은 안 하고 싶어도 조용히 있거든? 근데 나는 그냥 솔직하게 말해. 내가 말했지. 근데 우리가 그때 이미 게이트로 가는 길이었어. 우리가 진짜 멈춰서 갈아입을 수가 없었어. 입고 싶었으면 비행기에서 갈아입어야 돼. 근데 우리가 심지어 좀 늦었어. 그래서 되게 급했거든? 그래서 내가 근데 그러면 우리가 비행기에서 갈아입어야 되는데? 그리고 심지어 테이크오프 전에 입어야지 테이크오프 하고 나서 바로 잘 수 있을 거 아니야. 나는 그런 생각을 했지. 그래서 내가 얘들아 근데 진짜 진심이야? 근데 막 그렇게 하고 싶으면 우리 막 이렇게 해야 되고 이렇게 해야 되고 이렇게 해야 되고 내가 다 말했지. 근데 애들이 언니 제발 물론 그렇게까지 하면서는 안 그랬지만 언니 막 제발 난 처음에 진짜 장난인 줄 알았는데 너무 막 계속 하자고 하는 거야. 그래서 내가 다른 애들은 다 말했지. 나만 지금 얘기하는 거지 지금 여기서 안 하고 싶은 사람들도 있어. 그냥 말을 안 하는 거지 막 이러는 거야. 근데 그래서 결국엔 내가 맞았어. 안 입고 싶은 사람들도 있었는데 나만 얘기한 거야. 그러니까 나만 안 입고 싶은 사람이 된 거지. 나만 안 입고 싶은 것때 아니었는데. But anyway, 나는 그래도 애들이 막 계속 언니 저희 다 같이 입으면 얼마나 귀여울까. 앤서분들이 얼마나 좋아할까 하고 계속 말하니까 fine 했지. fine 입을게. 그래서 결국에는 비행기에서 아주 급하게 캐리어를 열고 되게 좁은 곳에서 캐리어를 열고 바지를 꺼내고 그 좁은 비행기 화장실에서 갈아입었지. 하지만 후회하지 않아. 애들이 너무 좋아해줬기 때문에 그리고 랜서분들도 좋아하셨기 때문에. 어때? 그런 비하인드가 있었답니다. 처음엔 되게 반대를 했다가 멤버들이 너무 원하니까 했죠. 아니 난 진짜 할 줄 몰라. 맨날 이런 얘기를 꺼내. 종종 꺼내. 근데 이제 막상 하자고 해놓고 하는 사람이 많이 없어 진짜로. 그래서 난 이번에도 그럴 줄 알았지 뭐. 그냥 막상 이제 입으려고 하니까 귀찮은 거지. 그래서 난 이번에도 그럴 줄 알아서 그냥 안 하겠지. 또 막 내가 먼저 그래 할게 라고 해놓고 갑자기 나만 해. 그럴 때 얼마나 어이없는지 알아? 그런 적도 있었거든. 막 진짜로 막 다 같이 하자 말로만 해놓고 내가 진짜 안 하고 싶은데 애들이 진짜 하고 싶다고 하니까 그냥 해준 거지. 근데 갑자기 나만 하고 있어. 막 진짜 그러면 얼마나 어이없는지 알아? 하지만 다행히도 이번에는 몇 명 같이 해줬어. 다행이야. 나 진짜 내가 맨 처음에 들어갔어. 내가 맨 처음에 캐리어를 열고 갈아입었어. 그래서 내가 봤지. 다른 애들도 갈아입는 거 뻔뻔히 봤어. 근데 갈아입더라. 안 갈아입었으면 내가 뭐라 했을 거야. 막 헤이 너가 갈아입자고 했잖아. 그렇게 했었을걸. Anyway, 그런 릴리가 처음으로 갈아입었구나. 네, 제가 진짜 비행기 도착하자마자 사람들이 막 지나가고 있는데도 물론 방해 안 되게 되게 안쪽으로 했지만 막 그 좁은 곳에서 그 앉아서 열고 꺼내고 먼저 그냥 재빠르게 화장실에 들어갔죠. 빤히야 리리야. 아하, 빤히 쳐다봤다구나. 저 진짜 순간 고민했어요. 빤인가? 뻔인가? 근데 뻔히 알다고 빤히 쳐다봤다인 것 같아. 그치? 그치? 평생 한국어 틀려주라. 너무 사랑스러워. 아, 사랑스럽게 생각해 주셔서 감사합니다. 제가 진짜 안 틀리려고 노력하는데 가끔씩 가끔씩은 또 틀리네요. 안 돼. 오프숄더여야 돼. 오프숄더여야 된단 말이야. 오프숄더여야지 이쁜 옷이란 말이야. 이거는. 근데 이 정도까지는 오프숄더 아니어도 돼. 적당히 오프숄더. 한 이 정도. Lily, did you like Taylor Swift's new song? Yeah, I really liked it. I missed her country stuff so much. I knew it, I knew ya. I really did like that one. Yeah, I missed her country stuff so much, and honestly, she's so good at when she does the country, and I really like that one. I don't know if I'll watch the movie though, because I haven't watched like any of the others except 1 or 2. Honestly, I'm surprised that there's been 3 and 4. What happened in 3 and 4? I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with the Toy Story lore. I don't even know why. I mean, I understand a little bit about because of the song and everything. Jessie got I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, Jessie was lost by her original owner, and then all of a sudden she found the original owner again. That's what I'm assuming happens, but like I have no idea what happened in between for that to happen. But yeah. I know the lore goes crazy though. It must go. One of my core memories was watching Toy Story 2. I think it's Toy Story 2 with the scary pink bear. I will never forget that. It's a horror movie. It's so scary. I don't know why. It literally scarred me for life watching that film. With them in the incinerator, it is so scary. He's literally like the scariest Disney villain, one of the scariest. 분홍검 나오는 영화는 3편? Whoopsies, it's 3. Uh-oh. Not Toy Story scaring you, LOL. Excuse me? Toy Story... I can be scared with whatever I want to be scared by. Let me be scared, okay? Don't shame me for what I'm scared of. If I'm scared of pink bears in Toy Story, let me be scared. 되게 어릴 때 봐서 무서운 그렇게 어리지도 않았어요. 솔직하게 말하면 진짜 그렇게까지 어리지 않았어. That's what's funny. Hashtag let Lily be scared. Exactly. Hashtag let Lily be hot. Hashtag let Lily be scared. Hashtag let Lily live. That's really funny. Lily, did you already listen to Olivia's new album? It's insane. Yeah, I spoke about it in Korean a couple of minutes ago. Love it. Love it. Let Lily be Lily. Oh, that's sweet. What's your current favorite song, Lily? I need new song racks. Let me look at my playlist. Well, obviously Olivia's new album, especially The Cure, when that first came out, I just fell in love with it immediately. And sorry, give me a second. I've been getting really into Noah Kahan recently with his new album and everything. I haven't listened to all of his stuff, but I've been slowly getting into his music. I'm obsessed. Honestly, I'm kind of in my sad girl era right now, which is really weird because I've been very happy actually. But I mean, I don't know, but the sad music, it's just, I've been loving it these days. And if you want my real TMI, I'll give you a rundown of how I have decided to organize some of my playlists on my music app. This is such a TMI and no one's going to be interested, but I don't care. So, I have three like emotional playlists. Number one, actually just depressing. That's the name of the playlist. Actually just depressing. Now these are like these are just like depressing. Like there's nothing else. Emotional stuff in brackets less depressing. So this is basically the songs that make me feel things emotional. Like I get emotional, but it's less sad. It might be melancholy, but it's not like full on actually just depressing. It's mostly, it could be like love songs that make me feel things, or it's mostly love songs. There's just a bit of like familial love, just the ones that get me in the feels but aren't sad. And then I have the tickling the sad bone, which is basically, this is like for the in-between, like, you know, I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this when I listen to some songs, but like there are these songs that just, they tickle the sad bone. You know, they're not actually like devastatingly sad, but they make me feel like empty, kind of, not in a bad way, in a very good way, honestly, but kind of like empty, and they make me feel like, it's kind of a melancholy. For example, I've put in here a lot of Frank Ocean, because like a lot of Frank Ocean makes me feel like that, and some Coldplay just for like the nostalgic reasons, because they make me feel like, I don't know, sad and nostalgic. And then some Noah Kahan, some Phoebe Bridges, and some like Taylor Swift, but not her like really sad songs, but like her kind of in like still equally sad, but in like different ways type of thing. And so that's what I've got so far. Oh, I've also got a rage playlist. That's just the normal, like what you would expect rage, like Beyonce Lemonade album, some of that is in there, and like some Paramore. Yeah, it's not the longest playlist. I don't have that many rage songs. And then I'm gonna add some more, but those are what I got so far. So it's been fun. It's a lot of work though. Is it loaded with heavy metal? No. It's not that type of rage. It's actual, like the lyrics are full of rage, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so Lily, do you listen to Radiohead? Yes. I love them. I love them. I love them to bits. Oh my god, the amount of comments I'm getting about the Olivia Rodrigo album. I've talked about it like twice already. Just rewind for a second, and it'll be there. Lily, did you have an emo phase? Not really, not in the traditional sense, but I do like my good like punk / emo / rock. Like I do love some of those artists a lot. Have you listened to MCR? Yes. I have a bit of beef with them right now, but yes, I have. The beef is for my own personal reasons. Maybe I'll end up telling you eventually. But for now, I do love them. I love them a lot. I love their music. A lot. 릴리야, 밥은 먹었어요? 아니요, 아직 안 먹었는데요. 뭐 먹을까요? 추천해주세요. 오이예요. 감사합니다. 그거 진짜 다행이다. 잘 들려서. 근데 잘 들렸을 것 같아. 왜냐면 내가 진짜 신경을 썼거든. 잘 들리기 위해서. 완전 발음 세게 했어. 난 당근이야. 완전 잘 들리게. 넌 오이야. 진짜 못 알아들을 수 없게 진짜 일부러 되게 크게 말했어. 거기에 있는 거기 무대를 보고 계시는 분들 중에서 알아본 사람이 5%밖에 없을 것 같아. 진짜로. 일단 한국어기도 했고 한국어 아시는 분들도 갑자기 걔 무슨 말을 하는 거지 생각하셨을 것 같긴 해요. Is that a spoiler? No, it's not. Our next songs are not about like cucumbers and carrots, unfortunately. Lily, did you get today's Spottle? Well, I did it last night. Didn't I send that to you guys last night? That was after 12 o'clock, so yeah. Oh, maybe not. Am I getting confused? Give me a second. Let me just think about this for a second. I sent it on June 16th. Today is June 16th. Yeah, so yeah, that was today. So yeah, I'm not good at Spottle at all. Oh my god, it's so hard. And also, I know the artists a lot of the times, but like I can never think. Like for example, if I know it's like a UK artist who was like around about the 90s and they're a male or something like that, I'll like be racking my brain and I will come up with nothing. It's actually very hard. Wordle, I did it like a couple of times, but I just never really got super into it. I mean, I could do it for funsies, maybe like a couple of days, but yeah. Would you rather be a polyglot or able to play all instruments? A polyglot, is that every single language in the world? I'm looking it up. Oh, it's just several languages, but it's not. So how many languages are we talking here? Are we talking like every single language in the world? Because that would be so handy. Or is it just like 3? Because that's only one more than what I can do now. So, honestly, if it is every single language in the world, I think I would still choose. I do really want to know all the languages. That'd be super handy. But like in my love is music, and if I had the ability to at least play better piano and guitar than I do right now, I would be so into that. I mean, I do enough to get by, so maybe I don't know. This is a hard question, a good question. Knowing all the languages in the world would be so handy though. I'd be so smart. Are you kidding? And I'd be able to read all the books in the original language and not the translated version. That'd be so cool. But then, if I... This is throwing me for a loop. I mean, every single language in the world versus every single instrument in the world. I'd have to go with language. I'd have to. I can live with my musical abilities that I have right now. And I want to be better, obviously, but like, it's just not gonna happen. So. What are you gonna do? Are you currently watching anything? I've been meaning to watch the latest episode of, the latest season of Abbott Elementary, because I've watched all the other ones, and that I really love red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Anyway, I have watched the previous seasons of Abbott Elementary and I really like them, so I do want to watch the rest of those. That's probably next on my list. What about the football World Cup? I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't really know that much about sports. Our family was never like super into sports. For some reason, my mother got into football like after I left the house, so I never really got any influence on there. Obviously, I'm rooting for everyone to do well, and I've gotten some of the news, but I just don't really know that much about it. And also it's like I get too emotionally invested. I can't watch the Olympics because it makes me very sad when I see people who have worked so hard. Like, not everyone gets a gold medal, you know what I mean? I can't stand seeing people lose. It makes me very sad. Me, an empath. Sad. But anyway, it makes me very sad. It actually stressed, when I was younger, I remember I would sometimes watch the Olympics on the TV and stuff. And, I would be like genuinely stressing out if the people I was rooting for weren't winning. So, interesting stuff. You getting FOMO over the basketball though? Well, it's multiple things. It's mostly the camaraderie that the New Yorkians, sorry, the New Yorkers have currently. They just seem like they have everything right now, and I'm just very jealous of that. And also, I saw this amazing video of everyone just like singing Empire State of Mind, like it was a concert, and it was crazy. And I just really I got bad FOMO from that. It's not really about the basketball. I'm happy for them though. I heard that it was like, and they get Taylor Swift, like I said. So they basically win in life. And I also heard that it was like the first Knicks win in like what 50 odd years or something. So that's crazy. Good on them. But like, yeah, I don't really know that much about sports, unfortunately. I do really respect the sporting players though. I think they're incredible feats of human being. Like, amazing people. The amount of hard work I know they put in. I've read a few books about sports. The one that really was actually a very fun time was there's a Taylor Jenkins Reid one. Carrie Soto is killing it or something like that, from what I remember. I had no interest in tennis whatsoever, but that book, just for the duration of the book, it was really fun. OMG, your hair looks so dead. Oh, that's so mean. Why would you say that? That's so mean. What? Just straight to my face and everything. Oh my god. You can keep it to yourself, you know. It's fine. I forgive you. But that's so mean though. My hair does not look dead. It just looks like what a normal bleached head of hair would look like, okay? And I try not to use a lot of heat, so it looks more natural right now. Dead. Which Abbott Elementary character makes you laugh the most? I really like Bob. I love Barbara. She's so funny. I honestly love all of them. They all have their own like really funny scenes. Mrs. Teagues, or no, it's Miss Teagues, sorry. Miss Teagues, I just love her as a human being. She's just amazing. 언니 오늘 영어로만 말하는 컨셉이야? 아니요, 영어로만 말하는 컨셉은 아닌데 질문이 다 영어라서 계속 영어로 말하게 되네요. 한국어로도 좀 재밌는 질문 같은 거 보내주시면 한국어로도 더 하고 싶은데 영어 질문이 너무 많아. 그리고 제일 재밌는 질문들이 영어야. 어쩔 수 없어. 힘내볼게. 아니에요. 아니에요. 재밌는 질문 이미 보내주셨잖아요. 그래서 괜찮아요. 감사합니다. 릴리는 매운 거 잘 먹어요? 음, 음, 매운 거 잘 먹는 것 같아요. 사실 다른 사람이랑 막 매운 거를 많이 먹어본 적이 없어서 막 비교가 잘 안 돼요. 제가 잘 먹는 편인지 잘 안 먹는 편인지. 일단은 진소리보다는 더 잘 먹는 것 같아요. 근데 모르겠어. 그리고 막 엄청나게 매운 걸 먹은 지 너무 오래돼서 잘 감이 안 오긴 해. 약간 적당히 매운 거는 많이 먹었지만 엄청나게 매운 거는 딱히 먹을 일이 많이 없지 않나? 그냥 보통은 약간 내 매움의 입맛에 맞춰서 뭐 먹으니까. 그래서 릴리한테 매운 음식 기준이 뭐야? 연습생 때 뭐 다들 많이 말했던 게 떡볶이 막 엄청 맵게 하는 막 그런 배달 음식 같은 것들도 있잖아요. 그런 것도 얘기 많이 하더라고요. 막 그런 걸 잘 먹어야지 매운 거 잘 먹는다. 아니면 뭐 그 파이어 치킨 파이어 치킨 면 그것도 얘기 많이 하더라고요. 근데 그거는 먹어본 적이 없어서 그거는 잘 모르겠음. 제일 좋아하는 한식은 아무래도 감자탕이지 않을까요? 근데 김치찌개나 다른 한식도 되게 좋아하는 것도 많아요. 또 뭐가 있지? 미역국도 좋아하고, 부대찌개도 좋아하고, 물론 감자탕만큼은 아니긴 해. 근데 그런 것도 또 좋아해요. 고깃국 좋아하는구나. 저는 고기를 국물 안에서만 뭐 그 정도까지는 아니지만 국물 안에 있는 고기를 제일 좋아해요. 부드러운 고기만 좋아하거든요. 약간 그래서 스테이크나 또 뭐가 있지? 좀 뻑뻑한 고기 같은 걸 별로 안 좋아하거든요. 그래서 오직 진짜 국물 안에 있어야지 진짜 막 부드러워지잖아요. 그래서 그런 고기를 되게 좋아해요. 사실은. 그래서 또 뭐 그래서 감자탕을 좋아하는 것 같기도 하고 진짜 부드럽잖아요. 뻑뻑한 고기를 별로 안 좋아해서요. 음. 국밥 좋아해? 저 진짜 좋아해요. 그런 고기도 진짜 좋아해요. 음, 놀토에 나왔을 때 도가니탕이었나? 어쨌든 국밥이랑 비슷한 막 그런 게 나왔는데 진짜 너무 맛있어서 깜짝 놀랐어요. 진짜 너무 맛있던데요? 진짜 놀토 음식 퀄리티 진짜 대박. 제가 방송에서 먹어본 음식 중에서 좀 탑이었던 것 같아요. 거의. 그냥 너무 맛있던데요? 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어. 국밥 좋아하면 김치찜 좋아해? 김치찜이랑 김치찌개 되게 비슷하더라고요. 그래서 네, 둘 다 좋아해요. 김치찌개랑 비슷해서 좋아요. What is more annoying, 6, 7 or scuba? You do you. I'm not gonna judge. I don't personally find it that funny, but I mean, I won't judge you if you do. Like, everyone is different. Everyone's humor is different. Yeah. It's interesting stuff, for sure. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I don't think I'm like the target audience for those types of jokes. I'm not within the age range or something like that. Maybe it's a wait, I'm Gen Z. Below me is Gen Alpha? Is that right? Let me think. I'm pretty sure it's Alpha. Gen Alpha. Yeah. Gen Alpha. I think it's more of a Gen Alpha thing. So, yeah. 아, 진짜 원래 아빠랑 동생이랑 셀로그 한다고 했잖아요. 근데 점점 열심히 안 해줘서 너무 슬퍼요. 나만의 이제 아니 장난인데 근데 너무 웃겨. 아 진짜 하면 할수록 되게 없어지고 있어. 너무 슬퍼. 아 그냥 근데 해준 것만으로도 감사하긴 한데 되게 궁금하단 말이야. 뭐 하는지. 되게 멀리 있잖아. 아빠랑 동생은 나랑 거의 다른 삶을 살고 있으니까 되게 궁금해. 뭐 하는지. 근데 안 보내줌. 나 그냥 진짜 침대에 가만히 있어도 보내줘도 되는데. 난 진짜 특별한 거 안 해도 보내줘도 되는데. 어쨌든 사실 나도 좀 조금씩 까먹고 있어서 더 나도 열심히 해봐야겠어. 더. 내 탓인가 봐. 보내달라고 하자. 아니야, 부담을 주고 싶지 않아. 우리 가족한테. 아니 진짜 조금이라도 보내준 것만으로도 감사하니까. 진짜로 이거 부담스럽게 하고 싶지 않아. 그래서 난 가만히 있어. 아무 말을 안 하고 있어. 멤버들 중에서 다른 질문인 줄 알았다. 셀러가 꾸준히 하는 것도 대단한 것. 그러니까 나도 진짜 나 같은 성격이면 나 진짜 안 해. 이런 거. 근데 나 진짜 억지로 하고 있어. 가족이랑 가까워지고 멀리 있으니까 되게 멀리 떨어져 있으니까 이런 걸로라도 가까운 느낌을 느끼고 싶어서 최대한 열심히 하지만 잘 안 되네. 우리 가족한테 라이브 하는 셀로그 보내봐야겠다. 얼마나 놀라실까. Answer, say cheese. Answer, say cheese. 대박. 아빠랑 동생에게만 보낼게요. 귀여워. 다 치즈랑 하이랑 막 그러고 있어. cute. V 보내고 있어. 귀여워. Lily, tomato versus onion. Obviously tomato. I can eat tomato. I don't like tomato sauce that much, but I could still eat it compared to onions, which I can't even like have one bite of, you know? I can force myself to eat tomatoes. I cannot force myself to eat onions. Those are the difference. Have you tried French cheese? I don't think so. What's French cheese? Is it cheese from France, or is there like a whole different type of cheese that is French cheese? I don't know. Wait, I'm getting cold. 에어컨을 틀어놔가지고. 까망베르 같은 건 아닐까? 저는 브리 치즈랑 까망베르를 제일 좋아해요. 치즈 중에서. 저 어렸을 때 그 치즈를 좋아하는 줄 알고 제 할아버지가 할아버지 보러 갈 때마다 그것만 준비해 주셨어요. 제가 그때도 되게 편식도 했었기 때문에 딱 내가 좋아하는 걸로 준비를 해줬거든. 진짜 귀여워. 매번 똑같은 메뉴를 준비해 주셨어. 까망베르 치즈 컬컬 pop스. I remember. 매번 내가 좋아하니까 매번 그렇게 준비를 해주셨어. 근데 제가 충격적인 막 뉴스 같은 걸 읽었던데 Brie cheese is going extinct. 브리 치즈가 뭐였더라? extinct가 뭐지 한국어로? 멸종 위기인가? 멸종 위기. 멸종. 맞나요? 제발 맞다고 해주세요. 맞아요. 오케이. 멸종 위기예요. 아니 진짜 나 왜 어떻게 치즈가 멸종 위기인지도 모르겠지만 멸종 위기라는데요? 브리 치즈가 그래서 지금 점점 비싸지고 있을 수도 있대요. 그리고 없어질 수도 있대요. 너무 슬퍼. 어떻게 음식이 없어져? 아빠가 내 샘로그 보고 That's funny래. 귀여워. Wait. 근데 진짜야. 검색해보니까 치즈에 쓰이는 곰팡이가 멸종 위기래. 그러니까 치즈에는 곰팡이를 쓰니까 그런가 봐. 너무 슬퍼. 안 돼. 내 브리치즈 없어지면 안 돼. 아니 나 사실 한국에 오고 나서 브리치즈를 많이 안 먹긴 했어. 더 먹어야겠어. 브리치즈 몰라. 그냥 잘 안 먹게 됐어. 한국에 오니까 더 맛있는 음식들이 많아서 그런가? 한국만큼 잘 돼 있는 여러 가지의 코즈인이 없어. 내가 호주에 살았을 때보다 내 호주 마을 얼마나 작은데 진짜 거의 다른 세상이야. 메리스빌에 살다가 서울에 오면 진짜 장난 아니야. 메리스빌에는 아무것도 없어. 배달도 안 돼. 배달 음식도 안 되고 어 맥스 식당이 한 3개? 지금 생각나는 게 3개야. 원펍 바 같은 거 하나. 뭐 거기에서도 음식을 먹지만 어린이분들도 와도 돼요. 술만 안 마시면. 근데 그 바 하나, 피쉬앤칩숍 하나, 그리고 그냥 일반 뭐 피자 같은 그냥 웨스턴 음식 파는 곳 하나. 그러니까 결국에는 그것밖에 없고 우리 가족은 거의 대부분 밖에서 먹지 않았지. 다 집에서 만들었지. 그래서 다행히도 우리 엄마가 요리를 엄청나게 잘해주시기 때문에 한식을 그때도 많이 먹었지. 엄마가 한식을 많이 만들어줬기 때문에. 근데 그것 말고는 한국에 오니까 진짜 다 다른 세상이야. 역시 도시의 좋은 점, accessibility. Everything's available. 모든 게 다 있어. 정말 신기해. 릴머니의 닭곰탕 집이 생각이 나네요. 저도 그리워요. 제 엄마의 닭곰탕 집. 그 닭곰탕 되게 맛있었거든요. 진짜 딱이야. 우리 엄마가 뭐 피자 가게를 했다고 생각해. 그러면 아니면 파스타 가게를 했다고 생각해. 그럼 진짜 슬펐을 거야. 물론 파스타를 내 방식대로 또 만들어 주셨겠지만 사실 피자도 먹을 수 있어. 그냥 그 소스에 문제가 있어서 대부분 다 소스가 들어가 있으니까. 근데 고르곤졸라 그 소스 없는 그거는 또 좋아요. you still get nacho cheese even if it's not your cheese? Wait, you got me. Except it doesn't really work with an Australian accent because it sounds very much like nacho. And not your cheese. It does not sound like nacho. But if I said it in an American accent, you would totally get me. Can you still get nacho cheese even if it's nacho cheese? Like, yeah, I get it. I'm nacho princess. Like, I used to sing that meme all the time. But it doesn't work with an Aussie accent. Nacho cheese even though it's yours. See, it just sounds like nachos. I don't know. I recently discovered an old K-pop song by Shannon 선배님 called YY, and I think you'd be perfect for a cover. You're actually kidding me right now, right? You're setting me up, right? You're joking. You must know the law. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You know the law. There's no way. There's no way. Please, your American accent is so California girl accent. Yeah, it needs a bit of work. I had a phase where I was actually very good at my American accent, but it's been so long since I've actually tried doing it again, so it's back to really bad. So I need to like work on it again. Not that I really need to work on it, but just for funsies, you know. Honestly, it's still the best one out of all the other accents. Like, it's better than the UK one. I'm very bad at the English accents for sure. Even though so much of my family reside in England. Okay. Let me try some more American accents. Lily, have you ever tried baked potato? Yeah, of course. I loved baked potato. It's gotta be done like really to my taste though. It can't just be like any random baked potato. It's got like I like loaded potatoes, like with bacon and cheese and like things like that. Or it can be like a really crispy baked potato. I like those. I'd prefer them to be small though. I'd prefer them to be small though. Because I like the crispiness. So I prefer more. I prefer more potato skins. So yeah. Have you tried potato pillows? No. I don't know what. This is so hard actually. It's been so long. I don't know what they are. What are potato pillows? Who knows? Potatoes are a miracle, honestly. The amount of food that's come out of potatoes, they're so versatile. They are so incredible. You can have them sweet, you can have them salty, like all hail the potato, honestly. Okay, that's enough of that now. That's enough. That was fun. That was really random. That was fun. I tried my best. What do you guys think? Rate my American accent out of 5. What do you think? 제 미국 악센트 어땠나요? 좀 좋았어요? I said out of 5. Okay, good. 3 out of 5. That's not that good. 3, okay, 3, 4.5. Okay, 4. I'll take a 4. I'll take a 4 on a 4.5. -5. Now you're just being mean. 4.5. Okay, 5 out of 5. It's cute. Oh, thank you. Lily, do you think life is all about looks? We're getting to the deep questions again. No, obviously life is not all about looks. No. No, it's like the least fun part of life. Okay, well, within reason. Obviously, there's a lot of fun things you can do with your looks, but I mean, like, the way you look, this is something that has been said before, but the way you look is the least important part of yourself. Your inside, it's very cringe, I know, but the inside of you is obviously the most important. The way we look, us as a society have made it so important when it's never been important. It's never been all that. I was reading Emma. This is a bit of a spoiler for the Lily Saucer plot, but we're not going to go too deep into it. I just was reminded. I was reading Emma, and then they just described the man as, oh yeah, he's ugly. And that's it, you know. He can be ugly, but that doesn't diminish his worth whatsoever. And I just found that really refreshing. We don't have to lie about people's looks. Like, sure, he's ugly, objectively, but like, that doesn't mean it makes him any less of a stand-up guy, you know? And I just loved that. The honesty about it. Like, yeah, so what? I still want to marry him, you know? That's that type of vibe. I miss that refreshing honesty. And because people can be so much more than their looks. People are so much more than their looks. However, I do think it's fun. Like, it's fun to have a cute, like, visual moment. Like, I like playing with makeup. I like playing with my hair colors and my fashion and stuff. So those parts are cool. But, you know, that's just for your self-gratification, you know. It's not for other people. I mean, sure, getting compliments on the way you look is always a good time. But at the end of the day, hair, makeup, style, all of that is for yourself. Don't ever do that for anyone else, you know? It's never going to end well. It's for your own enjoyment. At least that's how I try to think of it, though in this world it is pretty much impossible, especially with my job. It's pretty much impossible, but we have to try. We have to try. 릴코딩 생각해둔 노래가 있어요? 몇 개 있어요. 일단은 하나는 물어봤는데 아직 답이 없네요. 그래서 다시 한번 물어봐야겠어요. 그거 되는지. 그리고 하나는 이제 그냥 개인적으로 연습하고 있는 곡이 하나 있는데 그건 좀 연습이 많이 필요할 것 같아서 아마 시간이 좀 걸릴 거긴 해요. 스폰하지 않겠어요. 근데 네. Favorite song from the album Ruby. Oh, I love that album. Let me just get up the track list. There's a lot, okay? I love Like Jenny, obviously, and I love Handlebars. Probably my all-time favorite is With the IE. That one's so underrated. I love that one. I love Extra L. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna say the whole thing. I'm sorry. This is why it was like one of my favorite albums. I think it was last year. I love Extra L. I love Mantra. I love Hangover. I think those are like my faves of the album, the highlights, if you will. But yeah, it's a stellar album. Since you asked. 아, 나 진짜 궁금해. 이렇게 다른 애들은 그냥 계속 말을 해? 이렇게 조용함 없이? 약간 좀 대답하고 싶은 질문이나 그런 거 찾는데 좀 조용해질 수 있잖아. 나만 그래? 아니면 다른 애들도 그래? 내가 다른 애들 라이브를 막 처음부터 끝까지 보고 그게 그렇게 많진 않아서 죄송해요. 다 그래? 아, 휴. 그럼 다행이다. 원래 그래요? 아, 휴. 아, 휴. 아, 그럼 왜냐면 막 할 말이 없는데 억지로 막 할 순 없잖아. 읽는 시간 있음. 아, 오케이. 그럼 다행이야. 진짜 궁금했어. 막 나만 이렇게 막 갑자기 조용해지진 않겠지? 휴. 오케이, 오케이, 오케이. 아, 휴. 아, 휴. 아, 휴. 오케이, 오케이, 오케이. 막 진짜 할 말이 없는데 막 줄줄 뭐 말할 순 없잖아. 할 말이 없다고. Lily, my friends are bullying me for liking K-pop. Your friends? Those don't sound like friends to me. I will never get people who bully other people for their hobbies or the things that bring them joy. It's none of their business, really. I don't care if it's the cringiest music in the world. You like what you like, and be proud of it. Obviously, anyone bullying anyone for anything is never okay. But for K-pop, no, I don't get that at all. I'm not gonna bully other people just because they listen to music that I don't know or that I don't really like. It's the same principle, really. And K-pop is nothing to be ashamed of. It is a form of art in itself. Like every music in itself is a form of art. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And people that bully other people for being happy, that's just because they don't have enough happiness in their lives to fill it up. Clearly. There's no pretension about hobbies, you know? Like, I don't like pretentious people. You like what you like. You know? 원래 머리색 검은색이에요? 아무래도 네. 네, 아무래도 한국인이다 보니 네, 검정 색깔이에요. 그리고 혼혈이라고 그렇게 밝지도 않아, 머리가. 아쉽게도. 좀 더 밝았으면 탈색할 때 그렇게 힘들지 않았을 텐데. 되게 검해요. 오히려 제 동생이 좀 더 밝은 것 같더라고요. 막 엄청 밝진 않은데 저는 좀 되게 어두워서 음, 약간 되게 뭐 데뷔 때 보시면 그게 제 진짜 머리카락이었어요. 여기 밑에 빼고 데뷔 때는 이제 여기 오레오만 살짝 이제 염색하고 여기 위에는 사실 안 건드렸거든요. This is a crazy comment. Oh my god. Lily, rank freedom, wealth, love, and knowledge in terms of important to you. These are also important. Obviously, freedom has to be number one because we all need the freedom in order to love and gain knowledge and gain wealth. It's all connected. It's all connected. There can be nothing. There can be nothing without freedom. So freedom will always be number one. Number two. Imagine if I said wealth. No. And love and knowledge. Here's the thing. We need knowledge. We need knowledge. Knowledge is so important. We need knowledge in order to, and I'm not talking about like book smarts. I'm not talking about that type of knowledge. So that is important as well. But I'm talking about just plain emotional knowledge or anything like that. Empathy can be seen as knowledge. And if we don't have knowledge, then we have ignorance, and ignorance leads to hate. So it's very important. However, love is also super important to everyone. It's all connected, so it's hard. But I guess I'm gonna have to say love, because like literally, love is everything. Love is the way the world goes. Like love is the number one most important thing for me, I suppose. I mean, we need freedom in order to love, but I mean, love is how the world works. So yeah, probably love, and then knowledge, and then wealth. I'm not saying wealth isn't important. In this society, it is, because we need to... Oh, wait a second. It's basically all connected, though, because, like, we need wealth to have freedom as well, because it's connected. Oh, God. What a complicated question. Can't believe I'm even tackling it, to be honest. It's just a crazily complicated... I mean, but you said for me personally, so I will just be for me personally. It's complicated, but I mean, there's multiple ways to look at it, so... That was very random. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Yeah, why not? Why not? Hmm. Lily, do you want to open your own record studio in the future? That's an interesting question. Not particularly. I mean, maybe if I end up, you know, having my own place, then I might want like a recording studio in it. But I mean, I don't really feel the particular need for it, because I mean, there's so many great recording studios out there that you could just borrow. And you know, I've never been like a very recording engineer type person. So I don't know if I ever felt the need for it. But like, who knows? Maybe. That's such a random question. I really admire that question though. Because yeah. I like interesting questions. 뭐야, 내가 뭘 눌렀어. 조명 사용이구나. Interesting. 어떻게 조명이 없는데 조명 사용이 되지? 어떻게 밝아지지? 뭐 필터 같은 거겠지? 이게 더 예쁜 것 같기도 하고. Okay. 제가 약간 그런 성격인 것 같아요. 약간 무시할 걸 잘 못 무시하겠어. 무시해야 되는 것들이 되게 많은데 못 무시하겠어. 거슬려. 진짜로. 그래서 막 속으로 막 스트레스 받아. 굳이 안 그래도 되는데 그냥 무시하면 되는데. 내가 또 너무 솔직한 성격이라 그런 것 같기도 하고. 하지만 앤서분들이 나를 위로 많이 해줘서 행복해졌어. 감동이야. 고마워요. 나도 사랑해요. 진짜 사랑해. 진짜 감동. Anyway, 저는 그러면 이제 갈게요. 함께 좋은 얘기 많이 나눠서 좋았어요. 행복했어요. 오늘 즐거웠어요? 감사합니다. 저도 즐거웠어요. 너무 좋았어요? 감사합니다. 저도 좋았어요. 재밌었어요. 진짜로. 어. 네, 저도 너무 즐거웠어요. 앤서분들 이제 여름이라 더위 많이 피하고 다니세요. 아이스크림도 드시고 맛있는 것도 먹고 시원한 것도 많이 드시고 그래요. 그럼 안녕. Bye. I love you. 다음에 또 봐. 엠마 잘 읽고 있어요? 너무 부담 갖지 마요. 만약에 그 다음 릴리아 릴리딩 시간까지 못 끝내도 그냥 괜찮으니까 너무 부담 갖지 말고. 그리고 조금 많이 시간들이 있을 거예요. 바로 못 해가지고요. 좀 기다렸다가 해야 돼요. 그래서 시간이 충분할 거예요. 근데 이제 내 기준이지. 앤서의 기준은 뭔지 모르겠지만 괜찮아요. Don't get too much stress about reading Emma quickly, okay? There's gonna be a lot of time in between because I won't be able to do it straight away. So don't be stressed, okay? I love you. Just slowly read it in your own time. And even if it's not done by the time the live is happening, don't be stressed about it. And it'll be ages away. So yeah, you'll be fine. Love you. 안녕. 사랑해.